Usually ad agencies use the word branding to mean getting your name out there without expecting to be able to measure results, which is great for the ad agency, which can concentrate on winning creative awards without worrying about whether their clients are wasting their money. Successful branding requires a well-established brand name, so well known that the brand doesn't need to be explained to the audience. A position to protect. For a large-scale branding campaign to succeed, the advertiser isn't attempting to scale the mountain. The advertiser already is king of the mountain. It needs the ability to reference the product's relevance to the marketplace without appearing desperate, without looking as though it needs to sell anything. A recognition that as wonderful as the advertiser's product or service might be, it's not the most important thing in the average person's life. And a ton of money. Here's the latest in a commercial branding campaign created by people who know what they're doing.
You're wondering what I'm working on, right? Screenplay. Right. Writing it, amping up the dialogue a little bit. It's pretty tight though already.
Right.
You think maybe you could get Hanes to sponsor it? I'm not opposed to product placement. I mean, we can put everybody just in Hanes underpants and... Tell you what, why don't you run some lines with me? It would help just to hear them out loud because I'm not sure. I think they're awesome, but... There, okay, let's do this. If you could just read Sarah, I'm gonna read Rick. He's the hero. He's a secret agent for the government. Used to be a carpet salesman, and he's got the goods. I mean, this guy can fight, kick, punch. He can do it all, and he's super smart. So you read Sarah here, okay? They're sending me to Russia, Sarah. I'm going to be gone for a long, long time. Okay, now you're Sarah, just... You say, how long is a long, long time, Rick? As long as it takes, sweetheart.
Notice how this commercial doesn't attempt to aggrandize Hanes. Not a word about Hanes being the best. In fact, the two times the brand is mentioned aren't even in a flattering manner. The first is when the writer suggests that Hanes be featured in his movie and declares, "I'm not opposed to product placement." Well, many film viewers dislike product placements, and Michael Jordan doesn't say or do anything to indicate approval of them, even if in reality Hanes does at times pay for product placements. And second, the notion of everybody just in Hanes underpants is ludicrous. It only underscores the lameness of Jordan's seatmate. With that line, the commercial simultaneously conjures images of people consuming, in this case wearing, the product, while scoffing at the suggestion that causes consumers to create that mental image. And it pushes forward the image Hanes wants for its brand. Cool. Michael Jordan is cool. Michael Jordan represents Hanes. Therefore, the Hanes brand has some coolness about it. Yes, there is such a thing as branding, and it can work. But before you try this at home, please make sure you have a well-established brand, a position to protect, a ton of money, and access to people who actually know how to create relevant, effective advertising. I'm Dan O'Day. If you want to learn more about creating effective broadcast advertising, you might want to check out my blog.
DanO'Day.com.
Digital
Alignment parts.
synchronize.